the franchise mode for Madden 20. I picked my character already. I should have. Right now, we're in the college
With this team's starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college.
I'm pretty sure.
Look, their game plan isn't
I think you play as the quarterback the whole time. So, I mean, I'm fine with that because I like passes and stuff.
And that's what's gonna keep them in the game.
But yeah, I think I only played like
Don't you think that's a little harsh, Snake? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something
career
right there.
mode.
What
This is pretty much career mode. But yeah, it's kind of like the long shot from. Madden
I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted
here.
last night, and he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. You'll see.
Oh, okay. Like do some tests or something.
If you're the coach, how do you let
Oh,
five-star
and I
talent
signed
waste
for
away on the
OU,
bench
so
for this
playing
long?
with them.
No. Better question is, if you're a young,
If you like a
five-star
different team,
recruit,
then
why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you?
Because he's got something
I'm
to
not
prove.
really
To who?
picking
To that
favorites. I
coaching
just
staff, man. I mean, the same group
like
of
OU.
guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
I
All
don't know
right,
what's
gentlemen.
going on.
Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this is a game or not. It looks like it. It's pretty cool. Oh, we're in Cowboys. Wait, is this? This is what is it? In Arlington, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Alright, nice. I've been there before. Actually, I've been many times.
Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there. This is for players and coaches only.
I'm here to play Texas Tech.
What?
The Red Raiders, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
Oh, okay, we're gonna put, actually don't know, viewer, if you're still there, give me a name, please. Okay, I think we're gonna do, wait. Down here. And Tom. I think that's how you spell it.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but, go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the
fine.
quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
All right? So, we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well, oh man.
Hey, what's up, man?
Well,
I'm one of those guys who thrives in chaos. You know, even when the pocket's collapsing, I can buy time and push the ball downfield.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me.
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know, they say I like to keep things loose in the locker room. Football's important, but it doesn't mean you can't have fun.
Okay, so a little bit of work hard, play hard, that kind of thing?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Yeah.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen.
Yo, this is
You ready,
so
right?
cool. I've been there.
Yeah?
That was awesome.
Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. Got you.
All right.
Dang. Dang, that's pretty sad. Alright, I don't even know what's gonna happen here. Alright. Ooh. I think we're just practicing for right now.
Down! 15 line. 15 line. Let's go! Ready? Ready? Now! Here we go! 60 oar! Leaf river! Go now! 60 outlaw! Shoot!
What? Was that not good?
Let's go! 10 logo!
Okay, good.
Come on, set! 18, Gator! Go! On the set!
Alright, this is pretty cool. Sometimes you gotta trick over your defenders. Do is double tap my Okay. Alright, that was pretty nice.
On the ready!
There's quarterback. Alright, let's go. Wait, was that not it?
Ready to break!
I'm pretty okay, yeah. There we go. Now I'm the tallest receiver. I pass it over.
Get it.
Oh, dang.
Ready. 6 to go.
Dude, what are you doing? Why isn't he throwing it to where I wanted to?
You ready? Now.
There we go.
Set, ready. 10-2 start.
Looking good, dude, but remember, passes concept matter if you're getting tackled.
Big ripper. Set.
Let's run in the pocket.
Shoot.
Oh, dang.
Easiest
that was
pitch
good.
and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
Alright, that was pretty good. I got black, I got white, what you want? I bust out a cell up in the fender. I know I'm about to blow me from.
Alright, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played. You're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
So I don't even get to be a starter. That's so dumb. It's like you do good and then you don't even get to start. I'm obviously gonna become the starter.
Outside, a surprise snowstorm in North Texas with temps in the 20s, but that has not dampened the spirits of the folks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington as we get set for the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the Oklahoma Sooners.
Is that Patrick Mahomes?
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
That's Patrick Mahomes, I'm pretty sure. Here we go.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Fielded about a yard deep. And now running right through it. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Let's go right there.
A first collegiate snap forthcoming for him as the Sooners have it 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s, and then added titles in 85 and in the year 2000, but they haven't won it since. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their
What
heels.
is that?
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Warren complete to Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards down to the 13. 1st and 10 now for Texas Tech. Going to give to Bird. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Warren. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That would have been a touchdown.
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Yeah.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one complete to Streets.
Nice.
That's a gain of 14. That's the first pass that Isaiah Streets has caught in his career by somebody other than Marcus Washington. And you talk about this quarterback change and the impact on this offense. Certainly it has a huge effect on these wide receivers. The good thing, though, when you've got a guy like Isaiah Streets, you've got reliability, one of the best receivers in the country.
I know you could do the Pro Bowl.
2nd and 6.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And down inside the 15 he goes. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Pitch. Strong toss.
Ready? 18 gator.
The toss would be good on. Oh, over there.
On 1st down, it's Burgess. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Sooners have jumped out in front. When we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We're gonna go Tampa too.
The Red Raider offense set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Big hit.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
It's going to go through the middle. Okay.
On 3rd and 2. Warren. And this is going to be incomplete.
They were going to do it right.
That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken around the 12. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
You can go with that coach suggestions. Shark HPV.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's
he's gone. He's gone. I don't even know how he broke that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We talked about how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But, boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he probably
didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
On third down, Warren. Over the middle, complete. It's Simmons. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with Young. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Young. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I was like,
yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw discussion down there, bad guys coming, pick them up, and someone jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping.
Give me that ball.
Out, and this is picked up by the defense.
Let's go.
And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. He's got Gore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down. You know, you think back to what kind of parallels you can draw for what this young quarterback is trying to do, trying to lead a team to a national championship with so little experience. And the one name that I come back to, Cardell Jones at Ohio State back in the 2014 season. Very similar. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Pass read, PA read.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that play is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, throw read, Bubba.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can. That is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Hakeem Kane there to make the grab. And the Sooners add on to their lead. So a blistering start to this first half. We wondered how this young quarterback would handle the pressure, and there is a lot of pressure. Well, how about 3 first-half touchdown passes? The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raider offense set to take over here. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. On second down, it's Young, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of that didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. He'll let it go deep for Streets. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And, Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 24.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there, you figure there's no way we're giving this one up. We're going to turn the ball over for our own offense and get some points out of it.
And they did the first part of that. Now they'll be looking to add those points with great field. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Texas.
Subtitles on, actually.
Tech. Trey McMillan as the first half is winding down. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they'd only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, and when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They'll run on 1st down. Goal. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10 for the Sooners. Halftime is upon us, and it's the Sooners who have the lead here in Arlington.
Let's go.
Okay. Just checking in with you. What do you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go. We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates. But you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Ooh, okay.
Hey.
Coach.
Really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Thanks, Coach.
All right.
You look so angry for no reason. Yeah, put that kick all the way over there.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
double.
The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off play action. Warren. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Should have waited a little bit.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Oh, yeah, I can take this.
Taken in at the 11. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Okay, whatever.
On first down, Griffin. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
He said, what? Me? No,
so they'll take the yardage and tack on 15
more
for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Another face mask.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. They'll keep it on the ground. Goal. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They'll run on first down. Gold stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down now. Gold. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
That's on mine, give it to me.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. They're going to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. Second and go. And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. Julian Gold, his second touchdown of the night. And the Sooners add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
CPU, my goodness.
The Red Raider offense set to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now this throw caught left side, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Off the play fake. Warren. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bird. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throw left side complete. It's Richards. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. You got to think this coaching staff has to be absolutely elated with the performance they've gotten from their quarterback. Now 4 touchdown passes, and we still have a quarter plus to play. Extra point right down the middle, and they open the lead up now to 25.
I wonder where the bend is, because I'm pretty sure they normally have a bend. But I like how they have the bend in the game.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off.
He's gonna knew it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On first down, Warren. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Warren. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen? Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
What the heck?
Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the...
It got his man complete. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Why did I intercept that?
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable.
And now it's blocked. And the defense has it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
He's so fat.
A little juke fights him off.
Look at him. Oh, no.
But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Wait, why is it
So even when they get a touchdown
they're going for
in this game,
they're really
which hasn't
trying.
really
They're
been
really
a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film,
So
this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. We finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
So sad.
Oklahoma out for another drive, and Sooner fans, all those clicks you hear right now, that's the fan base booking their travel and the hotel rooms for Silicon Valley. They are on the doorstep of heading to the national championship game as they start out here on this drive, 1st and 10. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. This is Burgess.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Offense.
What? Illegal man downfield.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Gosh, that's pretty dumb, but whatever.
91.
Now a give, right side. It's Griffin. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
Why does he keep going
So
down?
they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead.
Hold on. Oh, okay, I'm back.
Now up to 22.
Yes, eat the cookie. Oh, sorry.
Now following the Oklahoma field goal, out is the kick team to send this away.
Dude, the franchise actually fun.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raider offense set to take over here. Throwing on 1st down. Warren.
Dude, they are not having
First week of the preseason, probably not the pass. The impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Try and impress your new coaching staff. Try to impress your locker room. And most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. Well, now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gold. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. Isaiah Streets with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Sooners add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. And another touchdown, maybe rubbing it in a little here. That post-game handshake between coaches might be tense.
Yeah, I would say it will be a little bit tense, but you have to look at it from the side of the victor. They're in a tight battle. They may need those points in case of a tiebreaker at the end of the year.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Back to the air on second down. Warren got his man complete over the middle. That's Richards. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big. Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. They give the nod to Gold here.
Oh, get out of my face.
There he goes inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So, Charles, let's look ahead. This is the first of two semifinals on this night, so we don't know the opponent yet, but you have to think that the road will get tougher from here.
I'd have to agree with that because now there's going to be film, and they'll game plan for him. But you look at our quarterback, he's had everything go his way so far, and as you just stated, no guarantees this continues on January the 7th, so we'll pump the brakes a little bit, but let's give credit where credit's due. In this ball game, he's been magnificent.
So on the strength of 4 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Oklahoma Sooners are moving on to play for a national title on January the 7th.
Okay, I think that's gonna be the end of this stream for right now. After this, then yeah, get off.
I'm really proud of you.
Play something else.
Thank you, sir.
How's a gutsy performance out there tonight? You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we gonna see the chip. Woo. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football's my life, man. But you gotta stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd
Pretty
probably
sad.
be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
Purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name, off the board. Now it's playing. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with onyx.
Onyx? Okay. I told you, she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns? Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
Great to see you too.
It was nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
All right.
We're days away from the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice?
Football.
Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Dang, that's pretty sad. National championship game. Okay, never mind.
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet. All right? So breathe. Take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Go.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna do another match or a game.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Miami Hurricanes taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium.
Is it like that?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. From the gun, Gregory. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
So following the touchdown, here's the Miami kick team to send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Okay.
Down 7-0. Work to do already as he gets set to begin college game number 2. Sliding out of the pocket. And right away, he lost the football. It's going the other way.
Why didn't you slide?
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
On first down, Joseph. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. They turn to Larson here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. A carry for Larson. And he will take this in. Touchdown, Miami. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Hurricanes add on to their advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
Yeah, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards.
Hold on. Can you?
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start.
And he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to...
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their... And a loose football. And this is picked up by the defense.
Let's go, man. Second time.
So the defense there,
opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 4. They'll buy some time right. Open man here, Streets. 7 yards there and a first down. We saw these two work pretty well together in the semifinal in Dallas, and now the first catch here for Isaiah Streets in the national championship game. And look, these two, they out on the field in live action on Saturdays, but they do have a lot of practice reps together. They spent a ton of time this last week after practice trying to get that chemistry better. And what Isaiah Streets told him, hey, just get it in my catch radius. I'll do the rest. On 2nd down, it's Griffin, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here are the Sooners now 1st and goal. Now a give, right side. It's Burgess. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll run with Burgess. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now.
And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. This one taken from the 7. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down here and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Gregory. This is caught by Jackson. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12. On 2nd and 12, Gregory. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially...
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will take this in for a Miami touchdown. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Tom made the pressure, comes, and down he goes. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking deep downfield. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down.